It's getting harder and harder for MAGA to actually believe the lies that the administration is spreading about former President Barack Obama. And Donald Trump has now officially lost both Fox News host Laura Ingraham and Republican Senator Ted Cruz. During an appearance on the Ingraham Angle this week on Fox, Ted Cruz said that there is no way former President Obama is going to be charged or tried or prosecuted for treason. But believe it or not, Cruz was actually not the first one in the segment to say that. It actually started with Ingraham saying to Cruz, quote, "He's not going to be prosecuted for treason. That's not going to happen." To which Ted Cruz responded, "He's not going to be prosecuted in all likelihood for treason." Now, here's what gets me about this claim. These two individuals both understand it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, they both added a qualifier. They didn't say he's not going to be prosecuted. They said he's not going to be prosecuted for treason, which, of course, technically takes on a different meaning depending on how you read it. As in, it could mean he's not going to be prosecuted for treason because you're threatening him with treason, so we're sticking to the specifics. But it doesn't mean he's not going to be prosecuted. Because if you were going to say he's not going to be prosecuted for anything, you'd have said he's not going to be prosecuted or he's not going to be prosecuted for anything. But the facts of the matter are that Barack Obama, is not going to be prosecuted for anything because thanks to the Supreme Court's immunity ruling last summer from Donald Trump, Barack Obama cannot be prosecuted for anything that happened during his administration. Trump made sure of that. And that is the important point that these Republicans like Ingraham and Ted Cruz need to be bringing up. You know, if Donald Trump wanted to take down Barack Obama, he shouldn't have gone to the Supreme Court and argued that presidents have absolute immunity from anything they do in office. But he did. And if he hadn't done that, then sure, I guess technically the window would be open for you to prosecute Obama. But at the same time, Tulsi Gabbard still hasn't listed any actual crimes that Barack Obama allegedly committed. She keeps saying treasonous conspiracy. But what specifically? He allegedly pushed information that ran contrary to his intelligence community? Okay. That's actually not illegal. It may be unethical, but it's not illegal. And also, Obama didn't even do that. So you got a double whammy of non-prosecutable things here. What's going to happen is that this investigation is going to go to Pam Bondi. You know, they're going to appoint a special prosecutor probably. They're going to do this years-long investigation. And then at the end, they're going to come out and be like, well, we can't prosecute him, but he was doing really, 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 really bad things. My guess, by the way, is that we'll probably get this report, the final investigation, probably around October of next year, right? September, October, right before the midterms. I bet you that is when we will finally get whatever results from this investigation that Pam Bondi is launching. Because they'll need a distraction from the horrible economy. They'll need a distraction from Epstein, because that'll pop up right again before the election. And this is what they'll do. So this isn't just a distraction right now from Epstein. This is a future distraction that they are setting up to be able to lob against us later. But unfortunately for them, even MAGA isn't buying it at this point. Today's video sponsor is Hypnosio. Hypnosio is a revolutionary self-hypnotherapy app designed to transform your weight loss journey by addressing the root causes of weight management challenges. Unlike traditional weight loss methods that focus solely on diet and exercise, Hypnosio harnesses the power of your subconscious mind to create lasting behavioral changes. Through guided hypnotherapy sessions, the app helps you identify and release underlying patterns that may be holding you back, while building a healthier relationship with food and your body. Whether you're struggling with emotional eating, poor eating habits, or maintaining long-term weight loss success, Hypnosio provides a science-backed approach to sustainable weight management. Hypnosio works by rewiring automatic food responses. It helps break emotional eating habits. It reduces stress and cortisol levels, which creates a biologically favorable weight loss environment. And it teaches mindful eating, helps users recognize true hunger signals. And it builds emotional resilience, helps you overcome food anxiety and social eating struggles. And it supports long-term success. 94% of users maintain weight loss better than control groups. If you're like me, and you have struggled to lose weight in the past, even when you're exercising, the affordable monthly plans from Hypnosio might be just the thing. Whether you're a busy professional who doesn't have time for the gym or meal planning, maybe you're a busy new parent who wants to lose some weight, or even if you're just looking to get control of your eating habits for a healthier life like me, Hypnosio can help. Participants using hypnotherapy lost 2 times more weight than those using traditional methods alone. And the sustained weight loss actually maintained for 18 months and more after stopping the hypnotherapy. Hypnosis-based programs reduced BMI and emotional eating significantly compared to standard diets. So what are you waiting for? Use my link in the description box and the pinned comment and grab 15% off your first subscription.